boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling researcher Mickey D, a.k.a. the baby knockout GOAT. My friends, the scoop is for your education, your entertainment, and your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. My friends, I'm an author, researcher. I put it in black and white, so you'll have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. There's some late-breaking news here that I want to bring to you. You guys, we've been covering the cannabis industry for a long time. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit subscribe. You can roll with us. Cannabis Marijuana 2, we'll call it. One was, up in Canada when they legalized, and we were in before they legalized, and, they were talking about putting us in jail and all that other good stuff here in America. When I those books and stuff I put out, wrote all those books, and they're not, you can't advertise these books or anything, you guys. So I want to thank all of you guys for making these bestsellers before, on Amazon.com. I've been rolling with my company, Fraser Publishing Services. We've been rolling with Jeff Bezos for over 20 years now and putting information out. But some of the research done on cannabis was some of the best ever. Have you guys, the African cannabis, the latest book there, The Health Benefits? Now, somebody's been doing something for 300-400 years, and have been doing it, then you go over there and you say, hey, I've discovered this. Didn't we go through that before? Well, anyway, there's some good stuff out there. Guys, there's late breaking news. And I'm going to give you a couple stocks here that I think will benefit you here. We've been on this thing for a while. We're going to make a lot of money again. For some of you, this will be your first time. For a lot of you, this will be your second time of just getting rich off cannabis, off marijuana, with our Mexico cannabis trade that was out there, did well for a minute, but those stocks are on their back right now. All of our baby knockouts are on their back right now, and there's a little bit of value here and there. Check your newsletter, guys, and you'll see which cannabis baby knockouts that we think will go up high. But let me tell you what happened today. Today, I'll show you here in a minute. We're going to do a little halftime here, a little intermission, and then I'm going to show you the story, and I'm going to show you some stocks. Stand by.
But when you run these public companies, and this is to the MedMen management, guys, check yourself. MedMen management, check yourself. You're getting all this money. You've got all these backers behind you. We believe in the brand. And here you guys are going out buying $12, $15 million houses. You're going out buying cars that not even the 1% of Americans can afford. Come on, check yourself, man. At least be private. Get some privacy behind your game. All these reports of you guys spending all this money and doing all these crazy things and partying and this and that and the other thing, man, that stuff's got to stop. Stop it, MedMen management. Stop it. I am at a dispensary in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm at Level Up. Now, Level Up has 3 locations here in Phoenix. Level Up is MedMen. And due to certain regulations by the city and the county, zoning and all that, they can't really put their big giant signs up. And really they haven't finished fully building out Level Up right now. So they'll have, as you can see on the side here, they'll have a cultivation facility on the side. This is a very, very good pickup for Curaleaf, and yes, it does put Curaleaf in the upper echelon of cannabis companies in America. MSOs, as they're calling them now, multi-state operators. It puts called the underground. Now this area, I don't know a lot about it, but
what's up, Mickey D?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good. So you go to
Bobby.
You go. I see your name tag. You go. What's up?
This is my spot, man. This is my spot. I mean, it's not 9 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
This is my spot, man.
Yeah.
I've been to a bunch of different dispensaries in Vegas. I've just found that the staff, the knowledge, the different, the variety of stuff that you can choose from here is it's top notch. I've been to a lot of dispensaries. This is my spot.
So you hear from local?
I live here in Vegas, yes sir. Yeah, so I've had the opportunity to
go out and do.
I've hit numerous, and in my eyes, nothing's compared to Acres.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know you got to get to work. You got your thing. You do it. But hey, impromptu. Hey, that's what it's about, baby.
It's good to see you, man. Always, always.
I'm on location today. I'm at the Essence Dispensary, Green Thumb Industries property. Last time I was here, we were talking about foot traffic. And we were talking about foot traffic as being an indicator for the financial health of a company. And we said at that particular time that they had a lot of foot traffic. So if that was any indication, and oftentimes it is, that's an indication of the financial health of a company. What I want to tell you though about Walgreens, let me preface it. Walgreens has roughly about 10,000 locations in America. Look at 9,800 or so to be exact. But we're just rounding numbers. We're going to round these numbers up. And CVS has roughly about 9,500, 9,800 or so. They have roughly 10,000. CVS will be taking over, they manage the stores for Target, right? So Target's another 2,000. So we're talking about 22,000 stores between CVS, Walgreens, and sometimes I call it Walmart. I'm going to get to Walmart in a second. CVS, Walgreens, and Target. So 22,000 stores is what we're talking about. Now, you compare that to Walmart. You compare Walgreens, CVS, and Target to Walmart. Walmart has roughly, here in America, Walmart has roughly 5,000 stores. They've got roughly 3,500 regular stores. They've got maybe 1,000 of those neighborhood stores where you get groceries and stuff. And then they have roughly around 500 or 600 of the Sam's Club, which is Walmart, basically, is what you're saying. Sam's Club is the bulk stuff where you can buy bulk and stuff. Now, they're in about 27, 28 different countries. So once you get into Walmart, you're in all over the world. But the fight in America is for Walgreens and CVS and Target. Because here we are looking at roughly 22,000 stores versus 5,000 stores. So it's fine and dandy of companies with Walmart and now this and that. Don't fall for the hype. Companies that get into Walgreens and companies that get into CVS and that are going through this vetting process right now, this ferocious process right now, and in weeks, they'll see some results because they're going to have supplies in there. Like I said, it's for your education, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a stockbroker, I'm not a money manager. Coming to you today because we were all sad when we woke up into the echoes of I've been terminated. Now I'm talking about Bruce Linton, Canopy Growth. So I guess he's been pushed out the door a little bit, but I'm sure he's going to land on his feet. But we wanted to give a good old, what do you want to call it, scoop attaboy to Bruce Linton. We appreciate what he's done. I mean, he was a straight shooter in this business. Early on, we caught him at like $3, and we sold out like $48, $49, $50. So he did a great thing, and we rolled with him. He was always honest with us. Him and Cam over at Aurora, Cam Batley. You know those are two guys that kind of grew up with because they started their companies, and you know you get a little bit of it. All you had to do was get a little bit of it. You know, the stock going from from $3 to almost, well, just under 50. It went over 50, but you sell, on the bounce coming down. You sell going up, but you sell on that bounce coming where you see it coming way down. It has a big.
What you trying to say, Mickey D? Well, I'm just trying to, just some old videos that nobody took a look at. That's all. No problem. That's my halftime intermission show. Anyway, guys, late this evening, ladies and gentlemen, The Senate sends marijuana research to Biden's desk, with Schumer saying he's having productive conversations on broader reform. Cannabis reform, guys, is on the table. This lame duck session, we've been talking about it. I'm going to give you a couple stocks here in a minute. But first, I want you to hear, just weeks after President Biden issued a mass pardon, you guys know the deal. Here, let me just, in his own words, if I may, in his own words, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer.
Mr. President, Majority Leader. Mr. President, before the Senate finishes this evening, there's one more important piece of legislation we're passing today, which I want to tout. The Medical Marijuana and Cannabidiol Research Expansion Act. I got to give great credit to Senators Feinstein, Senator Grassley, and Senator Schatz. They've championed this legislation and worked hard to see that it's gotten the support of all the senators. And it would eliminate the red tape that hinders cannabis research, opening the door for new innovative treatments derived from cannabis. Now, if you're one of the millions of Americans who deals with conditions like Parkinson's or epilepsy or post-traumatic stress or any number of other conditions, cannabis might hold promising new options for managing these diseases. But we need to do the research first. And the federal government, sadly, has been woefully behind the times on this front. This bill will help fix that. And equally important, I hope after passing this bill, the Senate can make progress on other cannabis legislation too. I'm still holding productive talks with Democratic and Republican colleagues in the House and the Senate on moving additional bipartisan cannabis legislation in the lame duck. And we're going to try very, very hard to get it done. It's not easy, but we're making good progress. So I thank my colleagues for the excellent work on this bill and hope it portends more good cannabis legislation to come.
Yes, sir. That's what we want. That's what we want. Got to give it up to the Senate Majority Leader there. Let's take a look at some stocks that will be moving. The research has been done. You guys already know this. This is a foregone conclusion. Let's look at some stocks. You guys already know. Ladies and gentlemen, you know these charts are bombed out for marijuana in Canada, the cannabis area. Let's look at Planet 13, favorite, Las Vegas, Santa Ana. He'll be in Florida. We know the staff there, the CEOs. We're close with everyone there. That's one of our favorites. We'll be spending a lot of time at Planet 13 when the lounges open, which will be soon, and that will be another source of income for Planet 13. Baby knockout Planet 13 right now. Since its inception, we were there. I walked through with the CEO, with Bob there when before they even opened. Walked through with him and saw his vision and all. But they're going to do well. That's Planet 13. Another one, High Tide. High Tide is going to do exceptionally well. It's broken out. It's going to do really, really. It's going to be spectacular. Earnings spectacular. The numbers for High Tide. They have dispensaries, maybe 140 plus dispensaries in Canada. And, people were saying, well, maybe America will buy them out, blah, 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 blah. They're going to do well, and then they're going to come to America and do very well. I predict this stock right now it's going to go up. Izzy was telling us early on when we were debating, and it was 10 cents and 12 cents and 8 cents. So, when is it going to get to 15 cents? This thing's going to get to over $20 in my book. This is High Tide, HITI, a lot of dispensaries, guys. Another stock that'll do well when this thing gets started is Clever Leaves Holding, CLVR, in America. Right now, it's bombed out. A lot of institutional holding here. This thing will take off like a rocket. It seems to do it. Every now and then it takes off. This time, if there's some sort of legislation that, with the speaker saying what he said, these things will start. And if they've got some sort of legislation every week or so for cannabis, which they're on the verge of a lot of things, and if they just have to piece it out little by little by little, then it's going to be even better. They're going to get bumps and bumps and bumps. Organogram Holdings. it's a stock, a popular stock, Canada people know, and it's on the NASDAQ. So these stocks, cleverly, they're NASDAQ stocks, HIT. Planet 13 is not on the NASDAQ yet, but we'll see if one day it'll get there. Guys, check your newsletter because there's a lot of cannabis stocks in there that I've given you that we've researched, and we know that they're going to do very, very well, guys. You guys take care. Love you. God bless you. I'll leave some links for you. What do you think, guys? Technical analysis or fundamental analysis? Which do you do? Which is better? We'll take a look at that here with the video up just ahead here, and binge out on some of these older videos. I'm sorry, playlists are kind of crappy a little bit, man, because but I've got cannabis stocks up there. I've got a lot of different videos on a lot of these stocks, which are going to do very, very well when this they put legislation together, real substantive legislation together. It's going to do really, really well. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Once again, there'll be some videos for you. You can check the links, guys. Thank you guys for all your support. Thank you for purchasing the books. I still remember, was it maybe 2-3 years ago when I put the challenge out there around holiday time, around this time, and you guys sold out Amazon.com. You guys remember that? Bought everything with the Mickey D cannabis books. You guys bought them all. That was about maybe 3 or 4 years ago or so. I still thank you guys for that. You guys are amazing. I have the number one community, guys, in cannabis. The number one loyal community in cannabis here. You guys are spectacular when it comes to cannabis. Now, that's not to say that my lithium and my my uranium crew and my gold and silver crew, we all work together, guys. We all work together, and we hit it big, especially like times like this. We hit it, man. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family.